Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong, the Zhong Cage Fighting Series. It's going down in 4 weeks. Right next to me, we have Stacy Moran. We'll be fighting our strawweight amateur title bout against Maria Flores. Now, Stacy, let's introduce you once again. Where you born and raised, and what got you into martial art, and then how to get to this point.
Yeah, so like you said, my name is Stacy Moran. I train out of the El Nino Training Center, HQ. I've been actually fighting for a while now, about like 5 years. I made my debut on one of your shows.
Yes.
And yeah, I think like everyone has like a pretty interesting story. I was in college. I was watching actually my now current coach, Gilbert Melendez versus Diego Sanchez fight. And I was kind of like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I kind of stopped studying psychology and I came to the Bay Area, back where I'm from, moved to San Leandro. And then, yeah, now I'm here.
That's pretty awesome. Now, you've been fighting for about 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you've been fighting a lot of out of town, and it's the first time ever, last few years, I think, before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Finally, the first fight back to the city now, so I'm hoping I can bring you back to the amateur when you started here,
Yeah.
so hopefully can make some noise, you know. Now, how's training and everything go? I did an interview with you like a week ago, but I accidentally somehow did not record the audio, so it's kind of like, apologize for a lot of people making comments on my video and send me some feedback like, hey, you forgot your audio. Now we have to re-interview again, so apologize on that, but now we'll make it right. Now, Stacy, what do you think of your opponent, Maria Flores?
I'm excited. She's a striker. She likes to come forward. I'm a striker. I love boxing. I love striking. So I'm just excited. I think every fight I just try to just work on the things to be like a well-rounded fighter. I think looking at Alexa Grasso and Shevchenko, like you can't just have one style. So now it's just like, let's see if I can mix it up a little bit more. Each fight I try to do that, and now that I'm at El Nino, training under Gilbert Melendez, getting to train with Kerry Melendez, I'm also part of Escobar Boxing, and just around like that gym, you come to the train to pretty much train hard every day. Like no day is easy, and I think I'm just excited to see if I can put it all together.
Now, when you're watching Maria fight, I know she has a little success the last few fights. She's coming off 3 straight wins. She actually one of the losses was against your former teammate April Santa Ana. Now she's coming off a 3 straight win. When you're watching her fight, what do you see yourself having advantage on her?
I think like we could always have an advantage on each other, but for me, I think it's just more like, can I implement my game plan, right? She's gonna have a plan, I'm gonna have a plan, but it's about who can execute it the best, right? So I'm just excited to, show off my wrestling a little bit, show off my boxing, show off my Muay Thai. I think a lot of my fights, I'm done with decisions, like I kind of want to go for a finish, but obviously, wherever the fight goes, I'm just ready to kind of show my game.
Maria, it's definitely more like a striker, and I'm actually trying to make the rematch again, and maybe after this fight, whoever wins, I have April Santa Ana has been bugging me like want to fight for a belt, so I know April is also your former teammate, so would that fight be considered if you become a champion?
You're gonna have to go through my coaches for that. Now that I'm at El Nino, I feel a little bit better to like kind of just be a fighter, and then everything goes through Coach Gil.
That's awesome. Well, respect that. El Nino is based in South San Francisco. It's always bring out a lot of good fighters. So happy to have his camp, one of the fighters, be on the event, and hopefully can get more guys from their camp coming to join our event as well. Don't forget, our next submission-only grappling event, it's November 19th after the 11th fight. Making sure you guys stay tuned, and all the grapplers come sign up, register, and then the event after November 11th, next year we're gonna go back to Cal Palace March 16th. Another gigantic event, hopefully can Stacy back to that fight too. And you fought in Cal Palace like 2019?
Yeah, it was actually my first loss.
That was your first loss?
Yeah.
Who did you fight on that night?
I forget her name, but yeah, I lost like a split decision, and then the pandemic happened. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was some crazy time, Now, besides this fight, is there any other 115-pound fighter that in California they catch your eye that you want to fight?
Yeah, a couple. So if you come to my fight, if I win, you'll hear me shout them out. So you're gonna have to come and see who I want to fight next.
Yes, and I'm sure once you become a title holder and people want to get the title shot, they're gonna have to go through you, and then this will be a strawweight, a title holder, so it's gonna be great. Now, is your any chance to move up to a 40, a 25? Or is there any chance to go down to the autumn weight, 105 pounds?
I mean, now that the UFC is doing some interesting changes with their organization, and I heard, if the 105 comes out into play, I'll have to be real skinny. But I mean, I think 115 and 105 is kind of like the range that I'm at. A couple of my teammates are 125ers, and those girls hit hard. So I think 115 and 105 is kind of like the weight range that I'm at.
What do you walk around weight?
Walk around right now like 133, 135. Yeah.
Did you have you ever have a chance to watching Maria's interview?
I have not. No, I haven't. Yeah.
So apparently, I think she's only like barely 120 pounds. She's pretty small. So and I know even though it's an amateur title, you guys doing a 115 plus one. So she probably doesn't really have to cut much weight.
Yeah.
So you're probably gonna come and have some weight advantage on her on this upcoming fight, and also you represent local. They are coming from Santa Rosa, so if people want to get a hold of you to come support you, watching you fight, how can people contact you?
Definitely come to the gym, check it out at El Nino HQ, or you can find me on Instagram at Stacy Michelle MMA, and then Lady Scrap Pack and the Scrap Pack IG as well. Just look me up and I should pop up.
Do you have Facebook as well?
Yeah, Facebook, same thing, Stacy Michelle. Yeah, Facebook. Anything else for the older generation?
That's pretty awesome. Now, in a perfect world, how much longer do you want to do amateur before you go pro?
I would like to do maybe a couple more fights. Like, I think now, since MMA has grown so much, when you turn pro, you're fighting legit people. Not saying that like amateurs are not fighting anybody, but when you go turn pro, you're fighting girls that are either judo champions, wrestling champions, Muay Thai, MMA champions from different states and stuff like that. So once, my coaches feel like I have all the stuff to do that, then I'm ready. I trust my team, and I'm just enjoying the process right now, one fight at a time kind of thing. But hopefully maybe one or two more fights and we'll make the jump.
Sounds awesome. Well, good to know that. So now, do you have any special loved one, sponsors, supporters that you want to shout out to, your families or anybody?
Yeah, everyone at El Nino, my whole entire Scrap Pack ladies, my Scrap Pack, the guys are definitely, pushing me. I'm super thankful for my coach Gilbert and Escobar and Coach On and everyone at El Nino, just like helping me and being there for me. Carrie Melendez, everyone at the gym is pretty much riding for me right now.
Sounds good. And do you have a full-time job, Stacy?
I do, yeah. I'm top flight security. But it helps me kind of like pay for the stream. So, and they just assume that because I fight, I'll be good at it.
And where do you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Hayward, California. I moved a little bit around the Bay Area. Now I live in San Leandro, but the Bay, it's my heart.
Nice. Well, here we go. We're having a home grow, Bay Area grow, native Stacy Michelle. We'll be featuring our next upcoming event, November 11, at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion, with the amateur strawweight female title fight. We never have a title for the strawweight belt. This is the first ever, and figure give the girls some more motivation with the nice, really shining belt. So let them fight for, put on a show for all the MMA fight fans out there. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We are updating the website this upcoming weekend. A lot of fight is going to be matchup. Pops out on the website, and stay tuned. This event is live stream pay-per-view. So if you guys can make it to the event, making sure you guys order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Subscribe my YouTube channel, please. Give me some love and support. If your opponent watching this interview, what do you have to say to Maria?
Let's just come in and have a great fight. Everyone wants to watch the girls bang, so you're gonna be ready, I'm gonna be ready, and we're just gonna put on a good show.
Yes, so now, I always want to put more females on the fight card in this upcoming event. I got one more female who's been bugging me, trying to get on the card. It's a pro debut, 135 pound. Any 135 pound female wants to get on the card against a pro debut girl, DM me so I can get you the info and the details. Making sure you guys stay tuned. This event, Door opens at 3 p.m. First amateur fight kicks off at 4. Pro card kicks off at 6:30. Huge stack card, about 20 fights on the card, so do not miss it. And any last word you want to say to family, friends out there?
Come out. It's always a fun time. You're going to be in the heart of San Francisco. Then we can, party after.
Yes, we have beer, we have alcohol, we got good juicer vendor, we got good foods, tacos. Making sure you guys come enjoy. November 11th. I'm Zhong signing out. Good to have Stacy Moran. We'll be presenting a strawweight title fight. See you guys November 11th. I'm signing out.